talking about mental health, I know to some people it sounds like maybe you want to talk about or talk to crazy people. I remember I was in a salon about early last year, and there was this guy who was telling that, can you hear, that guy committed suicide. That doesn't happen to Nigerians. That how can a Nigerian, an African man think of committing suicide or even thinking of being depressed? He appeared to be a very happy person, no challenge, all smiley, but all of a sudden the guy don't die. Now from him mama village they do am. No, now in papa they do am, no possible. Then I was there at that moment. I was trying to say one or two words, but I realized that it might eventually turn to an argument. Trying to say that, guys, you can all be happy and excited, but some things can be happening to you, but you have no idea about it. So so we did something early this year. We call it Lights of Depression by ImeyReach Foundation, and because we realized that through a survey, not just by decision, that people really fall into depression easily because people around them don't even know they are either depressed or slipping into depression, because they have no idea of the symptoms, they have no idea of the signs, but they just know that. A good example is you have a friend that is all smiley, and all of a sudden for days the person has been all withdrawn, and you ask the person, what's wrong with you? They say, guy, now walk. The next day, this you're all, Lagos traffic. At that moment, I think it's now high time for you to ask the next question. Don't say, well, it is well though, we are all going through all this situation. But there might be other things that are contributing to that person. So what are the signs and symptoms of depression? I'm not really going to go into details because today's talk is not about depression, but because it's about leadership, and leadership obviously is about taking lead, taking a bold step, being there for that person. If you're a business owner, if you're an entrepreneur, and you're not seeing all these things that's happening to your team members around you, then you might be that selfish leader. If you work in an environment where there's so much work burnout, the people are expressing lots of work burnout, and work burnout is also related to depression. Men don't really talk out because they can easily drink alcohol. And you know what alcohol will do? Alcohol will supply chemicals into your brain, and you feel better for a while. You get home, you're all excited, and once the alcohol wears out, and you are back into the thinking again. Obviously, to our own survey, more men are depressed. Because if you ask a man to list all the issues, they'll probably tell you, don't worry, guy, you're alright. I'm fine. Talk now, what's wrong with you? Nothing. Because men don't even know how to speak out, let alone cry. Because if a man should cry, the man is seen as being vulnerable. And because African mentality, we've seen that vulnerability is a weakness and it's a big lie. If you're being vulnerable, it does not mean you are weak. There's no correlation, there's no relation to it. Speaking out makes you a better person. Being balanced is a better person. That is why ImeyReach Foundation, we collaborated with someone in India to talk more about mental health, about depression, about how people can see themselves and be comfortable. So if you see someone around you that is having, sometimes you can sleep too much. You are either sleeping too much or not sleeping well. You are either not eating well or you are eating too much. So it happens with different people in different ways. But once you start seeing these signs and symptoms, then you know how to step in. Don't try to motivate someone when they are depressed. Don't try to quote them. Everywhere you go, people are thinking of so many things they want to do. How I'm going to start a business, how I'm going to make that money, how I'm going to do all of this, who is going to motivate me, who is going to inspire me. Oh, so much people are looking up to me. How am I going to handle all this pressure, all of these things? You just have to focus on balancing yourself, take a breath, and speak out. We don't speak out in Africa, in Nigeria. I don't know if it's a cause. I don't think so. If you talk, they say you are complaining. If you you are this. But once we need to learn to speak out the more. What is it that you're not comfortable about? It starts by that. And for people to come and talk to you and trust you, that means you need to make yourself available as a leader, as a person. How available are you to your team members? Are you just delegating, giving them work and job? Open your heart, let them embrace you. Do more for them. Let them be happy, let them appreciate you. So in support of Light of Depression and Mental Health, I want to appreciate JCI Victoria Island for this brief opportunity to talk about this deep topic and to let us all know that your mental health is very important to you. Thank you very much.
A round of applause for Mr. Leonel, Dr. No, we can do it better actually.